Greetings, friends, dear friends. Welcome to our Pisces full moon gathering in the garden. Let us go among the trees and sit still. All our stirring becomes quiet, like circles on water. Our tasks lie in their places where we left them, resting like cattle, heavy as stones, light as birds. We breathe a silent Om into our physical bodies, releasing all tension. We breathe a silent Om into our mental body, allowing our minds to become still. We breathe a silent Om into our emotional body, neutralizing any disruptive, conflicted energies and setting down the day's disturbances and distractions. Feeling into the stillness, we enter deeply and expectantly into each other's presence and into the presence of the group heart and the group soul. United in love, we know ourselves as individual souls within the greater group soul, meeting as a whole of many parts in a field of lighted love, spiritual integrity, and the deep will to serve. Namaste, friends. Thank you, Alexander.
Hello, dear friends. As we approach the exact time of the full moon, we meet every month in our group space, which we call the group garden. It's our space of etheric connectivity that we built throughout the years, and it is the state of a group mind where we meet aligning with the energies of Buddhi, where ashrams work. We use this opportunity to meet every month to come together as a group in a place of harmonious balance, recognizing all the turmoils that's happening in humanity and recognizing our role as a small fragment in the larger world group of world servers to align, maintain, and express harmony. Welcome. And I especially welcome those of you who are joining us for the first time in this space. Today, as all other times when we meet here, we will link together as a group using the technique of presence aligning with the universal presence, invoking the intuition of a group mind, group soul, and universal intuition. The meditation that we do every month in this space is an adaptation of technique of presence from the book by Alice Bailey, The Glamour of World Problem. This technique was adopted by Steve Nation and Barbara Valacour, and for many years it's been practiced in Livebridge Group. And this year, the very important year of the Centennial Conclave, starting from the Aries full moon, we meet every month, invoking the presence, invoking group intuition to recognize what is unfolding now. What is the plan? As always, we start with our ritual that helps us align across the space, meeting together on the etheric plane as one group. And I invite Daniela to guide us through this ritual. Over to you, Daniela. Oops, sorry.
Yep.
Before we go to the...
Yes, before.
Yes, before, a big part of our meeting, it's aligning also with the energies, astrological energies over time of each.
That also helps us to align throughout the space. Even greater space of which we are small part. Astrology. And the word unfolding, I would say, is a nice segue to the moment in time and space where we're at. We're coming to the point of the full moon in Pisces. And it's going to be connected with the full lunar eclipse, which will be happening on the line of Virgo and Pisces. And this is a very testing time because this part, which is Virgo, will really check our ability to stand on our foundation. It will check the quality of foundation that we stand on. The common sense and the connection with reality and with actuality. So whatever is that we would like things to be, the process will be unfolding according to how things are. And our ability to see that reality and connect with it. Still not losing our vision, but checking what needs to be done to really achieve this vision. So the dreams will actually come true. That is the moment of this check. And since Pisces are this finalizing sign, this final liberation from the bonds of the matter into a spiritual connection, into next cycle. We also have this time, very short time, to finalize whatever needs to be done. Because Neptune, the great being that is the ruler, is already in Aries. So those are just little drops of opportunities for us to finalize, to assess, to look back those 25 years, in those 100 years, through our whole long life, and come to the final realization so we can make the next step. Venus is going to be very powerful, during the next, like I would say, 10 days. There's going to be several connections with Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, and when Venus touches those energies and accelerates it, the vision of the higher mind is possible. And so we can actually ground it in our life, in our group life. But overall, there's this sense of us flowing out of the river into the ocean. And that is a amazing, but very challenging time. So let us invoke those energies and use them as we work and ask for healing power of Pisces to aid humanity and to aid the group, new group, and our groups and our individual living discipleship. Over to you, Daniela.
Thank you, Katya. Hello, friends. We will do our ritual of entering into the garden. Although, as Claire guided us, we just need to remember ourselves sitting among the trees. And let's just add into the visual center of the garden, lighted up our group's heart, irradiating us or sitting around it. And as we light our candles, we add into our groups light. I'm lighting this light for the coming of the greater light into this world. And the qualities that are resonant for me at this moment, around this pair of Pisces, Virgo, there is quality of potential and the quality of realization. There is birth, death, resurrection, and there is forgiveness. And so I will pass this baton to Judy.
Daniela, I think you forgot to mention where you're connecting from.
Oh, can you imagine? I'm connecting from Belgium. For a change.
Thank you, Danielle. So I'll light this candle. Oh, there we go. And I'm connecting from Brewster, Massachusetts, in the United States. And for me, Pisces is kind of the high and the low, if you will, endings and beginnings, the saving force, and also looking at those things that in some ways impede the saving force. So there's a duality in it for me, but a lot of potential. And so I will pass this on to Claire.
Thank you, Judy. And I am lighting my candle in Broad Bay in the South Island of New Zealand. Very glad to be with you all today. Let's see, there we are. The qualities that are with me at the moment are capacity and discernment. Thank you. And I will pass the candle on to Andrea.
Hello, everyone. I am Andrea Russ, and today I am calling from Miami, Florida. And I have no candle because here I am, not in my home again. But I am going to imagine the light of my heart shining out into our beautiful, beautiful garden and find it reflected there by the greater heart of the flame that exists in our group heart. And the quality that I bring is inclusiveness, because inclusiveness is wholeness, and it requires standing at the center without judgment, in humility, and standing as that endeavoring and aspiring disciple of Christ consciousness, where we bring our heart to self-forgetfulness and harmlessness and right speech and right thought and right action. And from that place, transmuting all that is the illusion of fear into love. And holding that love for all beings, and the flame of Christ that is in each and all of humanity and human beings. And with that, I will send this to Jillian.
Hello, everyone. I'm really sorry. I've got the awkward thing of hardly any sound. I'm finding it very difficult to hear people, but I'm just about making out what's going on. And I'm in Heacham, UK, as usual. And I will light my light, I hope. Yep, there we are. And my thought for Pisces is new beginnings, and we will all travel now, I believe, at a more rapid pace. Thank you. I will pass on to Joe.
Thank you, Jillian. I light the candle in my heart. I light the candle that merges with the soul of this group. I light that flame in unity in the egoic lotus of this group, those 12 vortices that we share, bringing all the qualities of the soul to a greater light in love and harmony. This time is so vital that we make this transition with all of the things that you've mentioned and will be mentioned. This great sacrifice moving into the age, this next 100 years, where we have to, from wherever we are, this side or the other side of the veil, support and bring the greatest light to all for the many challenges that are going to come, and to support all of the initiates and disciples who are bringing in these great new ideas the thought that I have in Pisces is related to the law of abstraction. And it is that we have to continuously move to that higher level and let go of, sacrifice those things to which we have become attached, and to be open to a new inclusiveness, to be open to a new compassion, to be open to the new wisdom that will come for those who are going to lead us into this coming age. So in my deepest heart, and in the heart and the head, and in the heart of the egoic lotus of this group and the greater groups, I just want to dedicate myself to that saving force, that love, and the will to love and the will to good that will come as we move into this coming age. And thank you all for all that you do to increase this greater light in all of these troubling times. And I will pass on to Annette.
Thank you for that. I'm lighting my candle. And I'm connecting from Denmark. And my thoughts for Pisces and Virgo is to get all the aspirations and intuitions and the high thoughts down practical to work in Virgo in the daily life as much as possible on the next winding of the spiral. So that is my thoughts. Thank you. And I pass it on to Michelina. Welcome.
I don't speak English. I write. Ne?
Thank you, Michelina. Yes. Grazie mille. Just want to say that Michelina is joining us from Italy.
Italy, Calabria.
Thank you for being with us. Maybe you can follow the subtitles with translation. You can activate them on your screen. So let us pass the baton to Kathy, to Hawaii.
Aloha. Thank you, Alexander. I so appreciate the Pisces energy. I have a Pisces moon, and it keeps me emotionally honest. It's the emotional check-in. It's the purity of the heart expressed. And I very appreciate also the discernment of Virgo, where there's that constant intent to integrate spirit and body in a correct and positive way. That's my experience of Virgo people and that energy, and not having a bit of earth in my birth chart. I really appreciate my Virgo friends. This group is precious to me, and thank you so much. Oh, I'll light the light. I'm sitting here holding it. There we go. And I will pass to Katya. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Well, New York, sunny, cool day. The quality of Pisces. This immense flow of love that actually Pisces can draw on any sign, because love can become anything we need it to be and get its strength from any place that it needs to get it from. So this healing, revitalizing, letting go of whatever is served its purpose and gets reborn in a spiritual way. As we, and this Christ energy that is an energy of all the saviors and all the great beings that are supporting us as we hold our true north, that is home. Yes. And so I pass it to Alexander.
Thank you. Candle.
Yes, please do for both of us.
Yes. Lighting my candle here in New York. Candle actually that we a few years ago, Katya and I brought from Jerusalem. It's yeah, the quality of Pisces and Virgo. Suddenly, the word that came to me is determination. Determination. It's even though it's probably not the most adequate word to express that quality, but it's determination as in law of physics. Like that's your certainty. Maybe it's more correct word. Certainty that's determined certainty. That's the law of evolution is unstoppable. And regardless of what is happening, the spring will come after winter, and fall will come after summer. We are now in the northern hemisphere here, at the beginning of spring. Claire now in the southern hemisphere, the beginning of fall. And so it's that determination that no matter what's happening, the laws of divine presence will persist. Thank you. So now as we pass the flame of our love and will to love across the planet, linking together across the space, we are now ready to come as one group in our meditation. Today, our meeting is shorter than usual, and most likely we'll not have time for group sharing, maybe just for a very short one. But let us be in our determination, standing together. The exact time of the full moon is tomorrow at 11:39 in the morning, Universal Time. So please check it in your local time. Until then, let us hold this alignment that we established now with each other and with the wider group. So now let us prepare for meditation. Let's turn off our videos and we'll start with the mantra of unification, which Claire will sound. So over to you, Claire, and please show us the slides again.
The sons of men are one, and we are one with them. We seek to love, not hate. We seek to serve and not exact due service. We seek to heal, not hurt. Let pain bring due reward of light and love. Let the soul control the outer form and life and all events, and bring to light the love that underlies the happenings of the time. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed. Let inner union demonstrate and outer cleavages be gone. Let love prevail. Let all people love.
We stand as a group, united across space, aligning with the group Chalice, group heart. We visualize channel of light expanding from the group heart towards the group soul, the group Antakarana. And as one soul, we project the rainbow bridge towards the spiritual hierarchy of the planet. Evoke the stage of tension. This is basic and essential. The tension is brought about by complete control of the group personality, so it is fitted for contact with the real. We stand together as a group soul, group angel, which guards the approach to the path of the high evolution. We hold the group mind steady in the light of the group soul. The point of tension is to be held by the soul and not by an effort of the personality. This is the attribute of the lower self for the entire remaining period of work. The formula. Make an effort to sense the presence throughout the universe. Not theoretically, but in vibrating response to its existence. Seeing the light which the angel radiates, the point of light behind all phenomenal appearances, the germ or seed of divinity in all forms and in all presentations of truth. As the greater light of soul becomes focused like a radiant sun, it reveals the stupendous vision of the presence. Attempt to ascertain the purpose, seeking expression through form at any particular point in the evolutionary cycle. Identify the triple light of the intuition, formed by blending the light of the group soul, focused in the angel, the group mind, and the universal light which the presence emits. As a group, we seek to recognize the aspect of the divine plan that seeks expression through our group and groups of similar intent all around the world. The aspect of the plan that seeks to manifest related to our work. preparation for revelation. Relinquish the highway. Return to the angel, refocusing in the group soul. Pause for constructive thinking under the influence of the angel. Turn the mind to the formulation of those forms of thought which must embody the revelation. Pause. This is the pause preceding presentation. Presentation of the revelation. The revelation is presented and precipitated into the world of illusion, where it undergoes a fiery ordeal. Some of the fire within that which is revealed wings its way back to the source from whence it came. Some of it serves to destroy the revealer, and some to burn those who recognize the revelation. The revelation succumbs to the prevailing illusion, descends into the world of glamour, and subsequently disappears as a revelation, emerging as a doctrine. But in the meantime, humanity has been helped and led forward. The intuitives continue work, and the inflow of that which is to be revealed never ceases. O thou who gives the sustenance to the universe, unveil to us the face of the true spiritual sun, hidden by the disk of golden light, that we would know the truth and do our whole duty as we journey to thy sacred feet. Thank you, friends. Let us continue holding the tension of receptive group mind and group soul, receiving impressions, and please write down what's coming. And if you find appropriate, please share with us. We standing now in the inflow of the full moon, direct contact with the hierarchy. The exact time of the full moon will be tomorrow morning, 11:39 a.m. Universal Time. It's 6:39 in the morning for those of us who are on the Eastern Coast, East Time Zone. We will close our meeting today with the mantra of group fusion, calling the world group One Planetary Server.
I am one with my group brothers, and all that I have is theirs. May the love that is in my soul pour forth to them. May the strength that is in me lift and aid them. May the thoughts which my soul creates reach and encourage them. Om.
Thank you, Daniela. Thank you all. As is our way at the end of the meeting, we turn our cameras on to see each other and say goodbye and play out with some music. Much love. Love is the ground. Love is the ground. Love is. Where there is love, there is music. Thank you, everyone. There is love.